Hi everyone, today I'm going to take you through a core workout from home for the intermediate. So we're going to choose 6 different exercises, 3 for the abdominals, 3 for the lower back, doing 1 minute with each exercise. So the very first exercise we're going to start with is the plank. So I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute. So start, elbows flat, feet off the ground, or I should say knees off the ground, and keep your core nice and tight. Can you imagine that? Feet off the ground and you're levitating in midair. Unless you can levitate, that's not going to work. So this is great. Just hold for 1 minute. So keep the core tight and just hold and make sure your breathing is nice and relaxed. Okay, so we're 30 seconds in. So this exercise is great for isolating the abdominals, and also you can feel the thigh muscles working, your stabilizer muscles, holding your muscles, your thighs and everything in place. So just hold, we've got 10 seconds left. Okay, last 5 seconds. And relax. So whenever we do an abdominal exercise, it's always good to balance that off with a lower back exercise. So exercise number 2 out of 6, we're going to do Mackenzie Pushups. So set the timer, you want to lie flat, you want to make sure your pelvis stays on the ground, elbows tucked in, hands on line with the side of your chest, and breathe out. Nice stretch upwards. So keep your chin in as you're doing this exercise. You don't want to be, I know in yoga you do like a cobra where you lift your head up. For this, in this case, I prefer to keep your chin in so that we put no stress at all on the neck muscles. So breathe out and slowly down, okay? So keep nice and slow. Don't make the movements too fast and jerky, and make sure your pelvis stays on the whole time. This emphasis to feel a good stretch on the lower back, and then you want to feel them muscles around the area isolating. Okay? Time's up. So there we go, that's 1 minute. So the next exercise now is sit and balance for the core. You're going to also feel the hip flexors working for this exercise. Okay, so let's set the timer. So the way to do it, sit back 30 degrees, one leg in the air, then the other, hands by your sides. Okay, just hold and look upwards. Also, it's cheating. I've seen people grab onto legs and holding. That's going to take the isolation of the abdominals. Make sure your arms are out and make sure your feet are in line with your face, your eyes. So you don't want your feet all the way down here, because again, there's no range of motion and it's not working as effectively. So make sure your feet stay on line with your face, hands straight ahead. So we've got 20 seconds left, almost there. Okay, so just keep up. You can really feel the core working at this stage. So this is a good intermediate exercise. So far we did the beginners before, a couple of weeks back. So today we do the intermediate, then the next one we'll have some really good ones when we get to the advanced stage. Okay, so exercise number 4. Again, this one's for the lower back, and this is called dead bug. So you need some form of coordination for this exercise. So you want to go nice and slowly. So set the timer. You want your knees in the air, feet off the ground, knees upwards. You want your feet on line with your knees. You want your arms straight in front of you. So what you want to do is breathe out, push your leg away and bring your arm back at the same time. Then you want to slowly come back to the center. Throughout this exercise, you want to pull your abdominals, pretend you've got a rope from the abdominals pulling down towards the ground. That way, make sure your back stays nice and neutral on the ground the whole time. So to the center, so again, nice big stretch back. You also get a good shoulder stretch, increasing your range of motion, help your flexibility in your shoulders, as well as stretching out the legs and isolating the lower back. So back to the center again. Okay, so there we go for that exercise. So now we're going back to the core. We're going to work the obliques, side of the abdominals, doing side plank raise. So for this one, since it's 2 in 1, we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So let's just set the timer again. So I'll start. So I'll keep your body nice and long. Elbow should be slightly below shoulder height, and slowly raise. Okay, so nice, isolate the obliques at the bottom and slowly down. Try and keep your body straight as you can. Don't be leaning in this position. You put in stress, your lower back's out of line. So keep nice and long throughout this exercise. So keep your arms straight by your side or on your hip. Okay, then you want to slowly switch sides and do the same on the other side. Set the timer, hand on your side, and raise. So make sure your arm's not too high, far forward, putting stress on the shoulder. Make sure it's tucked in, so your elbow and shoulder are on line with each other. Then nice and slowly raise. Okay, so we're doing great. And after this, we've got one last nice exercise for the lower back. So this one is more of a good stretch for the back, opening up the spine to finish. Okay, so the very last one we're going to do is cat stretch. So this is a great stretch for the lower back. So let's go back to setting the timer for a minute and start. Okay, so hands and knees shoulder width apart. You will go right up on your hunches, then breathe out. Push your butt backwards so you can feel a great stretch on the lower back. So breathe out, up, and slowly stretch back, okay? So if you do these exercises, you can do 2 circuits, depends how much time you've got in the day, but you can do these exercises 3 times a week and you will feel a great, considerable amount of improvement around the core area. So if you're looking at the core, abdominals, lower back, getting a lot stronger, then I would build up, start off at the beginners if you're at that stage, then move on to the intermediate, and then once this gets easier, I'm going to have some great advanced exercises from home that you can also do. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. So if you want more information on myself, you can go to my website, which is www.millarfit.com. Okay, so thanks for watching, stay fit, have yourself a great day.